Hello everyone, welcome to Management Study, and this is our last unit of advertising management, which is advertising organization and regulation. Okay, so there are some regulations that we need to follow as an advertiser of any product or service, and how an advertising works in an organizational setting. Okay, so what is the advertising organization? So advertising organization refers to the structure within which advertising activities are planned, created, executed, and controlled. Okay, and that we all know that Okay, so there are two main types of advertising. First is in-house advertising department, which is done by the company itself. There are some advantages, some disadvantages. So first we will going to see the advantages. So if you are going for an in-house advertising, then you can control your cost. You have a better product knowledge because the product is of yours. You have a quick decision and confidentiality. Okay? Because the things are getting going in house. Okay, so there is no chance that your idea would be stolen or anything bad happen to your marketing or advertising campaign. And the disadvantages are the limited creativity. Of course, you can't get the expertise from the professional advertisers. You lack objectivity. You have a less specialized skill. Then the second one is external advertising agency, which is professionals, of course. So they have expertise, they have creativity, they have access to research, they have objectivity and wide context. So they can make your advertisement far more better than in-house. But this is not necessarily that you hire any professional. Okay, it's okay if you go with the in-house and then gradually, uh, if your sales are increasing and if you get a market share, then you can, of course, hire professional. But there are, of course, disadvantages of professional as well because they come with higher cost, less control, and confidentiality issues. Then advertising agency and its function. Okay, so if you are going to hire an professional advertiser, so what are their functions? Okay, so for first one is function of an agency. So first is research. So an advertising agency will of course do research, which is in which they are doing market analysis. They are going to do a research about consumer behavior. They will going to do a competition study. Okay. So they will do all this stuff, which is part of research. Then second one is creative work, which is designing messages, copywriting, visuals, and jingles. So these are the part of advertising. So they are going to do that. Then they will do media planning and buying. In previous chapter, we have seen about media planning and budgeting. So this is the same. In media planning and buying, they are selecting the media like TV, print, digital, OOH, and negotiating cost with the suppliers of that media. Okay, then production, in which they are actually going to produce ads, which may be for TV commercials, digital creatives, radio spots, and print layouts. In client servicing, they're maintaining relationship with clients, understanding clients' needs, campaign reporting, and etc. Okay, in public relation and integrated marketing communication, so they coordinating with PR, which is of course personal relations, sales promotion, and digital campaigns. And the last one is evaluation, in which they are going to measuring effectiveness of advertising through sales, recall, and awareness. Now, choosing the agency. Okay, so how we you will choose an agency? Okay, if you are a brand or a service provider and if you want to do advertising of your product, then how will you choose the agency? So first you will go and see the reputation and experience of that agency through the past record and industry experience. You will going to see their creative strength, like quality of past campaigns and innovative ideas, their research capability, like ability to provide insights and consumer analysis, their media contacts, like strong connection for efficient media buying. Of course, their specialty, like some agencies specialize in FMCG, tech, rural marketing, etc. Their compatibility and trust, like good working relationship with client, and their post and compensation system, which should be transparent in billing. And now we're going to say that how agencies decide their compensation. So there is a system like commission system. So traditionally they charge 50% commission on media spending. There is a fee system in which you have to pay a fixed fee for services, which is consultancy and creative work. Then retainer agreement, which is monthly annual contract payment. Then project-based compensation, which is payment per project per campaign. Then there is a performance based, which is payment linked to sales or campaign results. Now, legal aspect of advertising in India. Okay, so there are some ads that uh, you need to understand before hiring any advertising agency, and all the advertiser or advertising agency must know these acts. So the Consumer Protection Act 2019, which prohibits misleading and false advertising. The Drugs and Magic Remedies Act 1954, which restricts ad related to miracle cures and drugs, etc. Okay, you can't advertise miracle cures and drugs. Okay? Then Drugs and Cosmetic Act 1940, which regulates claims made for medicine and cosmetics. Then Emblems and Names Act 1950, which prohibits using national symbols and emblems for commercial purposes. Then Cable Television Networks Act 1995, which regulates ads on cable TV. Then Cigarette and Other Tobacco Products Act 2003, which prohibits tobacco advertising. And the last one is Food and Safety Standards Act with 2006, which regulates the food related things. Now, what are the regulatory bodies which are going to, going to uh, put control or, controlling this advertising industry? So there is a ASCI, which is Advertising Standard Council of India, which is a self-regulatory body that monitors false or misleading ads. Its code for self-regulation and advertising ensures decency, honesty, and fairness. Then Press Council of India, which ensures ethical advertising in print specifically. And then third one is TRAI, which is very famous, which is regulates advertisement in telecom and broadcasting. The social aspect of advertising in India. So advertising has a strong social implication. It is positive. It informs consumers about product and services. It creates awareness on social issues like polio eradication and Swachh Bharat. It encourages healthy competition among brands and supports media and entertainment industry. And there are also negative things that are in advertising in India, which is encourages materialism and consumerism. It promotes you to buy more and more things, no matter you require or not. Okay, it promotes a type of consumerism. It misleading ads exploit vulnerable groups like children, rural consumers. So if they advertise for chocolates and snacks, then of course children will going to buy that, and rural people also going to buy that, but which is harmful to their health. Okay, it promotes stereotypes like gender roles, fairness cream ads. Okay, so you will uh, you already know about all these things like fair and lovely. Okay, so they promote that after applying this cream, you will be fair. But what if your skin tone is naturally black? Nobody can transform the natural black into white because that is a God gifted. So they, in a way, they promote stereotypes. They sometimes offensive and culturally insensitive. So with this, we are completing our advertising subject on YouTube. This is our last unit. We have completed in total 7 units in this advertising subject, and the syllabus is I always talking that is FMS daily syllabus. So if you want to check the syllabus and detail, then you can also check it. Okay, and if you want these PPTs in a compilation, then also you can comment down me so that I can share you the compilation of the PPTs as well. Okay, so thank you for attending today's lecture.